Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family and Harry and Meghan. Today I'll be talking about Meghan and the latest thing that she has done, which has got the internet in a frenzy and it's left a lot of us feeling quite uneasy. Meghan's recent promotion of her As Ever brand, featuring a Princess Diana themed tea tin, has sparked outrage. But this isn't just about biscuits and tea. It's about what many are calling a disturbing obsession with Princess Diana, a woman Meghan never met, yet seems determined to emulate, exploit, and even claim a spiritual connection. Let's dig deep into why this is so problematic, how far Meghan's fixation goes, and why it's insulting to those of us who cherish Diana's memory. So, this is pretty intense. So let's start with the latest scandal. On May the 20th, 2025, Meghan reposted an Instagram photograph on her As Ever brand's page showing her shortbread cookies next to a Princess Diana themed tea tin, captioned with the cringeworthy phrase, "spot of tea." Now this tea tin, sold by New English Teas for £6.99, isn't even an As Ever product, but the fact that Meghan chose to amplify this image speaks volumes. Critics on X are calling it disgusting, creepy, and a shameless grab for relevance. One user, at CPG925, wrote, "Meghan uses Princess Diana to merch tea and biscuits. It's disgusting." Another, at Kathy10720816, said, "She is monetizing Harry's mother. She is desperate. She is a desperate lowlife. As Ever is over." These reactions are not just about a tea tin. They're about a pattern of behaviour that's raising red flags. So why is this so upsetting? Because Princess Diana, a global icon of compassion, grace and authenticity, is being reduced to a marketing prop for Meghan's lifestyle brand. Diana, who died tragically in 1997, was known for her selfless charity work. She didn't make a penny off her titles. As her former butler Paul Burrell pointed out, compare that to Meghan, who seems to be cashing in on Diana's legacy to sell jams, biscuits and now indirectly tea tins. It's not just tacky, it's an insult to those of us who hold Diana's memory dear. For fans like me, who grew up admiring her warmth and courage, this feels like a slap in the face. But this tea tin incident is just the tip of the iceberg. Meghan's obsession with Diana goes way deeper, and it's getting disturbing. Let's break it down. First, there's the constant emulation of Diana's style. YouTubers, including myself, have made videos for years pointing out how Meghan copies Diana's look, from the polka dot dresses to the off-shoulder gowns, even down to the way she tilts her head in photos and puts her hand to her mouth to appear coy. It's not just inspiration, it's like she's trying to channel Diana's essence. And then there's the jewellery. Diana's Cartier tank watch, her engagement ring, diamonds, her butterfly earrings. These are copies. I can tell you this. The butterfly earrings I did a complete video on to prove that they were copies, and obviously everyone thought that it was Meghan wearing Diana's butterfly earrings. I'll put a link to that video at the end of this. So Meghan is wearing these pieces, trying to frame herself as Diana's successor. But here's the thing. She never met Diana. This isn't a daughter-in-law honouring her mother-in-law. It's a calculated move to piggyback on Diana's legacy. Now let's get to the really unsettling part. Reports have surfaced, and these are backed by insiders close to the Sussexes, that Meghan has told Prince Harry that she communicates with Diana. Yes, you heard that right. She's claiming some kind of spiritual connection to a woman who's been gone for nearly 30 years. This isn't just paying tribute. This is veering into necromancy territory. Sources say Meghan consults Diana's spirit about major decisions, from their move to California to their business ventures. One insider, quoted in a 2023 tabloid, claimed Meghan told Harry, "Your mother would approve," when discussing stepping back from the royal family. This is beyond creepy. It's manipulative. Harry, who was only 12 when he lost his mother, is vulnerable to this kind of emotional control. Imagine your spouse telling you they're channeling your deceased parent to guide your life choices. How is that not exploitative? And it doesn't stop there. Meghan's fixation has gone as far as wanting to visit Diana's grave at Althorpe, her family estate. According to a 2021 report from The Sun, Meghan expressed a desire to make a pilgrimage to pay her respects. But why? She has no personal connection to Diana beyond Harry. This feels like another attempt to insert herself into Diana's narrative, to claim a piece of her legacy. And let's not forget the stories about Meghan keeping Diana-themed memorabilia, like that framed photo that Drew Barrymore gifted her on her show, which ex-user at Emerald 88604982 called out, saying how creepy that she kept a tea tin with Diana's face on it. Harry, you married your mummy's stalker. And that's the word that people are using, stalker, because it isn't just admiration, it's an obsession that's starting to feel unhinged. So let's talk about why this obsession is so disturbing. Diana was a real person, not a brand asset. She was a mother, a humanitarian, a woman who faced unimaginable scrutiny and still shone brightly. She was not perfect, but she exhibited a lot more positive traits than we see from Meghan. For Meghan to use her image, whether it's through tea tins, jewellery or claiming spiritual connections, feels like a violation. It's as if she's trying to rewrite Diana's story with herself as the star. And for those of us who grew up watching Diana, who cried when she passed away, who admired her for her heart, this is personal. It's insulting. It's like Meghan saying, "I'm the new Diana," while turning her memory into a marketing campaign. How far will she go? Will we see as ever candles with Diana's face next? Or a memoir claiming Diana's ghost gave her business advice? The possibilities are endless and disturbing. No wonder Prince William is reportedly furious. Sources close to the royal family in a 2024 Daily Express article say William is sickened by Meghan's constant references to his mother. He and Harry have always been protective of Diana's legacy, with William leading the charge through initiatives like the Diana Award. For him, Meghan's actions are not just disrespectful, they're a betrayal of his mother's memory. Historian David Starkey, in a 2022 Newsweek interview, called Meghan's behaviour synthetic, accusing her of mimicking Diana's bad aspects while lacking her authenticity. And Tina Brown, once a supporter turned critic in 2024, telling Marker that Meghan's judgment is the worst in the world. William's anger isn't just personal, it's about protecting a legacy Meghan seems determined to exploit. Here's the heart of it. Diana did everything for others. She walked through minefields, hugged AIDS patients, and gave her sons a normal life, despite the spotlight. Meghan's, as ever, with its jams and biscuits, is a for-profit venture that feels worlds away from Diana's selflessness. The tea tin stunt, even if it was just a repost, shows a lack of judgment. Ex-users are calling it tacky, cringe and evil. One post from @Kathy10720816 sums it up. Diana would be disgusted with her memory being commercialised. Without her, Meghan and Harry have nothing positive. And that's the truth. Meghan's brand leans so heavily on Diana because without her, it lacks a soul. So how far will Meghan take this? Her obsession is already pushing boundaries, copying Diana's style, claiming spiritual connections, using her image for clout. Is she going to keep consulting Diana's spirit to justify her choices? Will she launch more products tied to Diana's name? Or visit her grave for a photo op? The thought is sickening. This isn't just about a tea tin, it's about a legacy being tarnished. Meghan's actions feel like a calculated attempt to emotionally manipulate Harry and her audience, and it's time we called it what it is: disturbing, disrespectful and downright exploitative. So what do you think? Is Meghan's obsession with Diana crossing a line? Let me have your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives. Until next time, let's keep Diana's memory sacred, not a marketing gimmick. Thanks for watching. Bye.